Hi, Megan. Welcome to the Watermark Water Cooler. Good to have you back.
Hi, Cameron. Good to see you again.
Just to remind our audience who you are, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes. So I'm on the account team here at Watermark, and I specialize in marketing automation. So I'm excited to jump into our topic today.
One of many things that Megan does, but she's very good at that as well. So talking about marketing automation, we're going to be talking about lead generation and what does that look like in nurture campaigns.
Yes.
So what are some nurture campaigns that are out there first?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously lead nurture is one of the biggest kind of problems a lot of our clients face in the day-to-day, mainly because it's very time consuming.
Mm-hmm.
And to efficiently follow up with leads, you need to be personalized, timely, and then also deliver content that's valuable to them. So we use a few different softwares and marketing automation platforms to all make this work easier for us, to make us more efficient. More timely within our communications, and then ultimately delivering more of these marketing qualified leads to sales qualified leads to kind of continuously move them through sort of that lead nurture.
What do we use for our marketing automation?
Yeah, so our platform of choice is HubSpot. They make it really easy for both agencies and clients to use their interface. It's really intuitive. And I think that is a good base for people to use, but there's also other ones like SharpSpring and different platforms that can be used.
All kinds out there. Those are the two that we are partners with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's these different types of lead nurture campaigns. Like educational one is one of them. There's re-engagement. There's service. Let's just talk through education first. Like what's an education?
So these different lead nurturing campaigns can pretty much be set up in any way that is customizable to our clients. So that's what makes it really nice. We can do different types of content, send them to different resources, create different internal tasks. But education is obviously a large campaign that we often use for our clients, since it is very authentic and really gives some highly educational information for people to make decisions to see if either ourselves or our clients are the perfect match for these leads. So education is a big one. Re-engagement is another campaign type that is often used. Again, these are for colder leads. You've had communications with them before, but you need to continuously stay top of mind in order to potentially close and build that relationship. There are also like service and product type campaigns. And when we're talking about campaigns, we're mainly talking about creating these workflows that will drip information to leads based on their behaviors. So you can tailor them really specifically to the needs. And then you can also create a number of these different workflows. And what's really great about them too is that once you set them up, you do all of the work up front. You can kind of like just turn them on, and based on these behaviors, people kind of filter and go down these workflows differently. So products and services is another big one. For example, we build websites. We could create a workflow that is geared towards our web process. So we can have a number of different drips in here, again, kind of explaining our process, potentially giving some case studies, and then we can even like link to different resources of some of our past projects or things like that. Again, all going to be configured to drip specific information based on the user's actions. So what's really nice is that once someone does take action, they go down a different path than someone who is taking no action. Another one could be more like milestones in your sales process. Say you have a kind of like 3-meeting tier to your sales process. You can set up workflows for each one of those tiers to help move people through that process more seamlessly. And a last big one that we sort of often see in our day-to-day lives, I know I engage with this type of workflow probably on a weekly basis.
I don't believe it.
Is the abandoned cart. So this works a lot better for those B2C clients. But again, if you have something in your cart, you can tailor the follow-up message to actually like include a link to that thing that you're interested in. So those are a few types of workflows, but again, what's really nice about them is you set them up tailor them to your specific client's needs, behaviors, wants. And then you can kind of set them off, launch them live, and the leads will kind of go through that process through automation where there's really no manual component until someone's ready to take action. Then that lead is transferred over to sales based on a number of different triggers, actions, follow-up emails, reminders.
Yeah, I think the other cool thing is like it doesn't even have to end there, right? You can use your current clients as automation campaigns. Like, there's plenty of ways that you can take an existing client and say, we know existing client has done XYZ. Let's send them down some paths of maybe some upselling your client or a new service offering that you have. It could be a lot of things.
Yeah, no, it definitely does not need to end only at leads. It can work really well for customers and clients who also have repeating kind of processes. So once you kind of know what those are, again, you can build the bones and then again, tailor them, add in personalizations for your current clients' products, services, and really build them to be very robust while still being personalized and more streamlined for your team's time.
That's, what is so awesome about automation is that we were trying to meet people where they're at in their journey. So what are some other types of things that you can use in a lead nurture campaign?
Yeah. So first and foremost, we're going to use emails. A lot of time these workflows are going to be facing to prospects. And a lot of times email is one of the easiest kind of pieces of information to capture. But within there's different types of emails. There's like a designed email. There's a plain text email that looks like it's actually coming from another individual versus then more of a designed email blast. There can be different resources. So if there's a piece of premium content, you can link out to that. You can link to case studies. People always love to see kind of proof of concept. Another big one to include could be reviews, depending what your industry is. What's also really nice, so those are going to be more of the items that are going to be facing the client and prospect, but you can also have internal pieces within these workflows. So it can be a reminder for your sales team to call them. It can be a kind of task for them to send a personalized email to them. It can be a reminder to move them through the pipeline once they kind of complete one of those milestones and checkpoints. So really, the list can go on, but that's just kind of a few.
Or a process that they do. It could be really any type of reminder you could think of for your internal team. These things could go on and on, like we said.
Yes,
so we're going to try and keep this video a little bit short and to the point. So Megan, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you, Cameron.
And always a reminder to, if you have any thoughts of future videos, any comments, we would love to create better content for you. So shoot us a line. And thank you for watching the water cooler.
Thank you.